public TV for East Tennessee on viewer-supported WSJK-TV and WKOP-TV.
Major funding of veggietales funded in part by
Chuck E. Cheese's, proud supporter of PBS Kids. You know, of all the things a kid can learn, one of the most important is learning to laugh. PBS Kids, where a kid can be a kid.
The baby bear awakens from his slumber and begins his laborious search for food.
A child's imagination is a wonderful thing. Teddy Graham Snacks is proud to support PBS.
The summer was going pretty good, except for being totally broke. Paul had the idea that maybe we should get jobs. The only other guy he could convince to go with him was Kyle, so they went and interviewed. Thought they were going to have to wear ties every day. Turned out worse. They said the bright side was that there were plenty of places to skate behind the store. Made the workday go by a little faster. Problem was they spent more time skating than working. They decided that just wasn't fair to their boss, so they broke the news. He was crushed, of course. Now they're back. Ditched those uniforms, came out of the whole thing with a couple paychecks and a newfound respect for the working man.
and the Arthur Venning Davis Foundations, the Ann Enberg Foundation, Carnegie Corporation, New York, Big Idea Foundation, Warner Brothers Foundation, Ready to Learn Television Cooperative Agreement, the U.S. Department of Education, Public Broadcasting Service, and Corporation for Public Broadcasting. And by contributions to your station from viewers like you, thank you.
If you like to talk to tomatoes, if a squash can make you smile, if you like to waltz with potatoes, up and down the produce aisle, have we got a show for you.
veggietales, 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 veggietales.
Broccoli, celery, gotta be veggietales.
Lima beans, collard greens, peachy keen,
Veggietales.
cauliflower, sweet and sour, half an hour.
Veggietales. There's never a show like veggietales. There's never a show like veggietales. It's time for veggietales.
Oh, hi, kids. I'm waiting for Larry. I've really missed him. He's been away at Danish immersion camp for the longest time.
Thanks. Have a nice day.
Surprise!
Is that it?
What, is what it?
Is anybody else gonna say surprise?
No, Larry. It's just me.
Oh. Well, you know, it's just that normally there's a big group of people who pop up and say surprise at a surprise party.
Well, everybody else is getting ready for the show. Oh, and it's a great one, Larry. You're gonna love it. It's...
What's Velkommen Hedgem Larry?
It's Welcome Home Larry in Danish. You should know that.
How's that?
You just spent the last 3 months in Danish immersion camp.
Oh, yeah, well, I didn't exactly go to Danish immersion camp.
What?
Well, I did, kinda. I mean, I was there for a day, and then me and this kid, Bjorn, took a canoe ride out on a lake and got lost. We ended up at another camp.
What camp was that?
Overdone British Literary Adaptations Camp.
Over what?
Overdone British Literary Adaptations Camp.
But Larry, you were supposed to learn Danish. We were gonna do a show about a Danish trucker and his trusty pet monkey.
Like BJ and the bear?
In Danish?
Sounds fun.
Yes, it does. Except now we can't do it because you can't be Jorgen because you don't know Danish.
Who's Jorgen?
The trucker.
Who's the monkey?
Well, it doesn't really matter now, does it? Oh, man! Now what am I gonna tell Chester?
Is that the monkey?
No! It's the kid we got the letter from that we were gonna do the show for!
Well, what's his problem?
Here, read this.
Dear Bob and Larry, some of the kids at school make fun of me. They call me names and tell me I'm no good at anything. What should I do? Oh, dear.
Oh, dear is right. The same thing happened to Jorgen and his monkey, but Jorgen decided to take a canoe ride and get lost at overdone British literary adaptation camp!
Hey, wait a minute. I read a story at camp that might be just what Chester needs. It's a classic of British literature called Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Larry, isn't that story a little scary?
Well, sure, if you tell it that way. But if you change things around a little bit, I think we'd have a story Chester would enjoy. Chester, get ready for Dr. Jiggle and Mr. Sly.
Huh?
Roll film!